Man, the Germans still have 2,400 fighters here. That's crazy.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. The British have a Czech tank division, or not Czech, Dutch tank division. Fuck, not Dutch. Polish. Shit. I'm losing it. Also, don't like this one bit. Can't disband the German unit that I got.
Well, it's not like it's a bad division, you know?
It's not
What?
bad, it's just, it's not my division template, you know?
And I only want to use my division. Mine.
Yep,
The Brits
exactly.
have decided they're going somewhere, and I don't know where, but they're all in Brest now.
Huh.
They have plans beyond our comprehension.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
It's about time for D-Day. They gotta get ready for D-Day. I mean, that is like what they're doing. They're all going back to the home island.
They're like, yeah, job is done, we can leave.
Well, you know how they are.
Man,
they don't like to
there
be
are
on
so
here.
many fucking divisions in near Venetia.
They've decided that that is the place you will advance no further.
Bruh.
Alright, I'm up to 38 divisions guarding Indonesia on the coast.
Nice.
So,
Any coastal
Very
forts?
no. But I can do focuses for him. Oh, hey, you have
Yes,
more
I
steel,
can-
Belgium. Excellent.
Indeed. What do
There
I
you
need
go.
right now? Anti-air and...
Do you need me to give you some?
No, I'm good. I'm not in a deficit, it's just I could use more of those.
Okay. I managed to con the different countries out of enough weapons that I'm up to 23,000 extra rifles.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, we're gonna be hard pressed to push the Germans if we don't have anything. Modern airframes, huh? Heat resistant cobalt. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Or are we both doing that?
No, it's just
It's just me.
you.
Yeah, no, it'll be pretty damn nice for the modern small airframe stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we get to modern airframes.
Something that I don't understand in the wait, you are going to say something?
I thought you're close to modern airframes, Zappa.
Modern airframes is like 1945, bro.
I thought you said something about I thought you had like some ahead of time tech or something.
No.
Okay.
For one,
like
I have to
cobalt.
have jet engines.
Mm-hmm.
And that would require me to have a facility.
I should build one of those.
Yeah, you're in a good spot for it.
Just for shits and giggles. I mean, it's too late for it, I would argue.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, we pushed out into the Rhineland? That's crazy.
Incredible. And it's all thanks to me.
Well,
You know what? I will modernize the Force Public.
That will help. Thank you.
No problem. I am a benevolent god.
Am I gonna reinforce main them? Be kind of cool. It doesn't look like it. Oh hey, another German defector division.
Can't wait till we get to German core territory, and then we just gradually start building a bigger, better Germany.
Germany not bound by such things as political debates. There is just a king.
They tried that, it didn't work very well.
Oh. Well, you know, you need a few more tries for it to work.
Yeah, nothing works well in the first try.
It's like relationships.
Oh.
You need to keep building them to be better at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or else how can you get the social link juice? Too small.
How else will I get receipts in Stardew Valley?
Well. So many goddamn divisions. Makes me wish I had tanks at this point.
You know, that wouldn't be the worst thing for me to invest in.
It would get... I mean, you're far away. You have resources. Admittedly, not really tank resources. Oh, you got 50 steel right there. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I've invested pretty heavily in my resource generation.
Yeah, we have nothing to cut through the Germans right now is the problem. Like, no air support, really. I mean, they're still contesting really hard with their fighters. And then no tanks. It doesn't help that my infantry are all defensive, too.
I might have some attacking infantry. I'm gonna try once they all get into position.
I'm soon going to deploy my elite chasseur Ardennais divisions.
It's fun.
They should make for some good attacking units. In forest especially.
Looks like the Germans are dealing with a lot of resistance in Friesland. That's not bad. It's a bloodbath so far. We've only lost 2.5 million to their 9.5 almost million. Jesus.
That is actually pretty crazy.
They still have between 3,200 and 4,700 planes, though. That's tough. And now they're up to 2 million manpower. Fuck.
Great.
That's a tough nut to crack right there. I do think it is well and truly time to start thinking about building. I'll start working on fighter planes. Are you gonna get tanks, you said?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Oh, dude. Their armor is so fucking... Their defensive stats are so fucking high.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my elite units just get eaten.
Mm-hmm. Well, they don't have any armor, right?
No, they just have really high soft attack and are really big.
Therein lies the issue, I think.
Zappa, perhaps could you attack here? Maybe we could take Colne.
Colne? Where do you want me to attack?
Colne. Here.
Give it a shot. Your divisions are way better suited for attacking than mine.
I will now do expand force public recruitment.
Yeah, you got like double the soft attack. What are your divisions?
Blah, 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 blah. They are 21.4.
Yeah, I'm at 15 width. Mine are pretty much for defense.
The Congo is approaching us regarding independence.
Please!
Very well, but only if they will pay us a great compensation.
I actually don't know what the decision looks like on your side.
I have 3 decisions. The first, as long as they will continue to fight by our side. So I grant you freedom if you join my faction. Second option, I grant you freedom and you give me money in exchange. Third option, I fucking kill you.
I like the first and the second.
Alright. Pay me up, boy. Freedom is not free, you know.
No, it is not. Where do I don't even... Does that come up as a decision for me or something at some point?
No, it should be an event. We should be getting it any seconds now. Any second now.
Because I did this in single player. Oh, there we go. Sweet.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
Oui, chef.
My elite divisions are here.
Nice.
Letting the Belgian Congo go. Our mission has come to an end, but our profits haven't.
Oh.
Money, money, money. Ah, well,
Alright.
too bad. I was expanding your forces, but I guess not now.
Well, I'll be okay. But thank you, sir.
No problem.
Oh, looks like the Germans are sacking again. Oh boy.
Wait.
Hell yeah, Congo, Leopoldville, and oh, ugly white instead of a nice blue.
Oh, that is...
What's funny is that I still keep colonial resource acquisition for some reason. Like, yeah, you're independent, but your industry is still mine.
What?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's... That's something.
I see that. Interesting. Paradox.
No,
Code your game.
no, it's fine. It's fine as it is.
Well,
They're just trying to model real life.
neo-imperialism.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Beating Germany this session seems a little far-fetched. They're like a fortress.
See, I told you.
Italy, I'm glad we got that at least. I mean, anything that helps in that regard. And then Japan just not attacking me is really funny. Brazil landed on the Philippines?
Snakes on a plane.
Ah.
Interesting.
Hey, wait a minute. Why does the Commonwealth of the Philippines have so much fascism?
Because they're fascist.
No. I'm not talking about the Japanese one. I'm talking about the American one.
Oh, that's funny. That's a great question. It's actually more oh no, that is the American one, darn. I'm so excited, I have 2 airplanes, bros.
I've almost researched what a tank is.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna put it up to 4 speed then, since we're just being chillin'.
Now I gotta look at what comes next for me. I have no idea.
Is anyone buying my oil? Oh, France. Okay. Alright, I got another one for you guys. Who has the best quote from World War II?
That... Oh, my
I
struggle.
would say it's giraffes are heartless creatures.
What?
That's a Paradox meme.
Yeah, it's paradox quote.
I've never heard it.
Well, it appears in the loading screen of Force 1.4.
Yeah,
What does it mean?
that's precisely
means
what
what
it
it means.
says. Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Giraffes
Here-
are
here.
heartless creatures.
Oh, giraffes. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Why? I don't know, honestly. That's a really tough one.
Hold on, I actually have it written down. I'll be right back.
Bro, right.
I would. I mean, if you want inspirational, it's different than like memorable. I would argue. I think like for me, a memorable quote that I have is it's like something that Stalin said about like deaths and whatnot. Like one death is
Yeah.
a tragedy, but a million
A
deaths
million
is
is a statistic. Yeah.
yeah, something like that. Like is just haunting, but it
Mhm.
is true that like it's easy for especially the people in power.
Okay, well, I have it written
To
down, but
forget.
I'm not sure where I keep it. So I'm gonna be looking
I
for
just
that.
and I think I said mine while you were gone.
What is yours,
It's
if you don't mind repeating?
I prefaced it by saying it's not necessarily that I like the quote, but that it's memorable to me.
Okay.
It's that a single death is a tragedy, and a million deaths is but a statistic, or
You know what's
something like
funny about that quote is it's actually not. We're not sure if it was real or not. It was just someone who said that they heard Stalin saying it.
that. I could definitely see that being a thing.
Yeah. Well, I'll try and I think I'm just gonna have to paraphrase it, but it's the Germans entered this war under the rather childish delusion that they were going to bomb everyone else and no one was going to bomb them. From
Mhm.
Warsaw to Rotterdam to London, they sowed the wind, and now they're going to reap the whirlwind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they truly just expected to walk over everybody, and for everybody just to be like, "Oh, we'll take it."
Mm-hmm.
In the long term, at least.
I don't know. Strategic bombing is one of those things. It's like there's a lot of debate over it. Was it effective? Was it humanitarian? Like, how bad was it? Should the Allies have done it at all?
Oh.
Go ahead, but by all means.
I feel like that's like talking about like was nuking Japan the least worst of all evils that were available at the time of all options. And I would say like look at the firebombing of Tokyo,
Mhm.
where even more people died in way more terrifying deaths arguably than just a quick snap and they're gone for the most part. Yes, there were tens of thousands of people who suffered afterwards, but not like the firestorms of Tokyo.
Mhm.
So, I don't know the full story of that off the top of my head, but I would argue that strategic bombing really what fuck, that is a hard one because like if you say yes it's necessary, then you're essentially saying the deaths of hundreds of thousands, millions of people were necessary
Mhm.
by saying that. But at the same time, if you say no, it wasn't necessary, well then the German war machine would have just kept turning. The Japanese would have still had their maritime fleet. Because I guess I would also include like targeting somebody's like civilian merchant marine fleet in with that same thing. Like those are people who don't necessarily have any dog in that game, but they are transporting war materials.
Mhm.
So like, because I mean those are people too who have families. They are maybe a lot more directly involved than per se the guy whose house is like 10 miles away from a factory who works at a coffee shop just down the road.
Mhm.
But nonetheless, I don't. It's a tough question.
I think the problem really becomes when it becomes a total war. At the point at which things are a total war, in which most industrial wars are, especially World War II, you can no longer say that civilians are just civilians. They're a part of the war effort.
Yeah.
And at that rate, it essentially means that you have carte blanche to attack civilians. And like Even just burning down houses is effective, because if they're homeless, they're much less likely to be working as hard.
And not that you're necessarily condoning doing that, because war is terrible. But I mean, you're talking about total war for possibly survival at that point.
Yeah.
Not like, hey, we're going... And I guess that's the perspective of the Allies doing it. That's the difference in it being carried out by the Germans who are doing it in a war of conquest versus, you know, these are people who are doing it to preserve their own life and liberty. So I guess that matters too.
And
if that makes sense.
For the argument that it isn't effective, I struggle to see how that's a possibility. If you put hundreds of thousands of people out of house and home and destroy the city that they're in, how are you possibly going to be making enough equipment? And the counter argument that I see a lot is that the Germans increased their war potential during this amount of time, technically, but like it would have been even higher if they hadn't been bombed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what if they had the time to do the things that Germans do best and engineer really good machines without being fucked with by the rest of the world? Like, what if those guys actually got the time to do that? What if those Japanese engineers in whatever Unit 771 or whatnot in Manchuria, what if they did their things, were able to do their stuff unmolested? So that's also another thing to consider.
Really, the underlying message is the war is hell, like Sherman said.
Oh, yeah. And that's a whole... I mean, that's a whole different thing right there. Uniquely American figure. Do you know anything about General Sherman, Tankman?
I knew that he was fighting on the good side during the American Civil War.
Well, at least you got that right.
You did. Zappa, you might be able to add more context than I can to him, but he, if I remember correctly, he ditched his supply train and all of his logistics elements, and I don't remember where he started. Where did he start, Zappa?
I'm not sure exactly. I just know that he's famous for the march in Atlanta and through Georgia to the sea.
He basically bisected the South in half, doing scorched earth, going through the entire South, burning down plantations, tearing up their railroads, and because it was a full-sized army, the Shenandoah Army, I believe, and they ditched their supply trains, so they had to forage. They freed slaves. So many, in fact, that Abraham Lincoln, or that they actually set aside plots of land in Georgia. So, and a famous quote that I believe Sherman said is, "I will make Georgia howl." And there's these famous... he is hated in the South.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. He famously, there was a American, not an American flag, it was a Confederate flag that was taken apart by American soldiers in the Shenandoah Army. And if I'm remembering, I could be wrong, I might be misnaming the army. I really hope it's not, I'm not naming like the Southern Army and saying the Shenandoah Army, but they made their own version of a flag out of multiple flags from the South. And I've got one, and I'll send you a picture of it, Tankman. It's actually a pretty cool flag.
Okay. I have pushed back the German in most land. Hold on, I guess... Can I ask the French for that? Give me that. They said yes. Now I give the land to you, and it should cause Germany to have a civil war.
Oh lol, you funny man.
So So you
Oh,
should
me?
be getting an event maybe or something about let's establish the German Empire or something.
Okay.
Do it. In our Discord, Tankman, it's the flag on top.
Flag on top. Ah. Hey, it does look pretty nice. Alright.
See, I always thought it was a cool flag. Oh, let's see. What are some other quotes from World War II that are memorable for you guys?
Ah, yeah, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's about the size of the fight in the dog.
Yeah, Eisenhower.
Yeah, that was Eisenhower. Oh, I feel like there's a patent quote that I like somewhere that I'm totally misremembering. Are there some good patent quotes that I'm forgetting, Zappa?
I'm sure. I can't think
guess-
of any at the moment.
I'm going to do the very discreet maneuver of looking it up on the internet.
Lol.
Yeah, it's a very difficult thing.
Pa-pa-pa.
What do you guys think would have happened if, or do you think there's sorry, let me reverse that. Do you think there's a scenario where Patton would have been put in charge over Eisenhower?
No.
No.
No, Eisenhower was trained as Marshall's protege, and everyone really liked George Marshall.
And I guess I don't know who George Marshall is off the top of my head.
You don't?
I'm pretty sure the name, like I know the Marshall Plan.
So George Marshall, yeah, he's the master of the Marshall Plan, but he's also like the person in the American Army who was the master at getting people who hated each other to work together, as well as like being like the chief of staff. He's a very important figure in the American military.
Yeah, that sounds like a really important person to in our history to like memorialize.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who's like, hey, we're gonna fucking work together.
Yeah, he didn't lead any ground operations, but he pretty much told people where and when to go there. So he was very important in that respect.
Yeah, and that makes sense that if he was essentially a direct protege of an individual like that, that would be the logical choice for your overall allied commander.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, I'm pretty sure Montgomery wanted to be the Supreme Allied Commander, but they just made him commander on the ground instead.
Well, I mean, of course Monty would have wanted that.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the most contentious generals out there is Montgomery. On the one hand, he had some really successful operations, but on the other hand, he was also like routinely fumbling as well. He's pretty much the Douglas Haig of World War II, in my opinion. A bit less of a butcher.
I was gonna say I don't recall him like actually doing that well. Like, well, sorry, he did have a lot of operations that let me rewind that. Wasn't he the mastermind behind Market Garden?
Yeah, so that's pretty much the biggest failure. Although notably he did mastermind El Alamein and push all the way to Tunisia with the 8th Army, and that went pretty well. When they got to southern Tunisia, though, there was some pretty bad fumbles there until they overtook them. And then Italy, he also had some mistakes in as well. But, you know, you pretty much can't find a general where they don't make mistakes.
I mean,
Like,
that's true of
pretty
humans
much
in
every
general.
single great general has had at least a couple bad attempts. Like Zhukov, the Soviet general, he was in charge of Operation... Not Saturn, but, because that's Stalingrad. Operation Mars, which was the Rzhev front. I'm looking for Rzhev right now. There it is. North of Moscow, there was a salient the Germans had that he was trying to cut off the neck of. And it just threw so many bodies at it to no success pretty much whatsoever. And turned into a meat grinder. You don't really hear about that front either too much because it was happening at the same time as like Stalingrad.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard of that. Let's see. I don't know anything about any Italian generals.
Well,
Are there any-
there's Giovanni Messi, who was working with Rommel, and they did a pretty decent job together because they were able to push to El Alamein. There was one dude who he was able to push to like either City Barony or Marsa Matra, but then he's like, well, our logistics are bad, so let's just sit here. And then lost like the whole Italian army to the British because of Operation Crusader. And the British had Matilda tanks the Italians couldn't do anything against, so that's really the biggest reason why that went so poorly for them.
Okay.
Can't remember his name though. And they also had a prince, as far as I'm aware, defending in Ethiopia in the early days of the Italian war with Britain. Umberto, maybe? I'm not 100% on that.
What was the long-term plan with Ethiopia?
Oh, it was Rudolph Graziani, I think, who was in charge in at first before Operation Crusader. I think that's who it was. Ethiopia turned into a colony, part of Italians' dream for empire. That whole Roman Empire meme that they thought they were gonna do.
I guess I don't understand colonialism because I'm like, what was the goal there? Like,
The goal was to make the population, at least I know this for a fact in Libya, not so much Ethiopia. The goal over in Libya was to make the population at max have a 6th grade education level so they could be servile in working towards the Italian overlords.
Mm. Oh, what the fuck?
Something happened to you?
The British are what? They are doing the secure Iraq focus while having Iraq under their control.
Smart
Mhm.
Britain. Good to know.
I feel like that's something that should be bypassed, don't you think?
Oh, you know, just I think that's perfect. Paradox did a great job.
Mm.
Isn't that what you said, Tankman, earlier?
Maybe.
Yeah, we definitely got with this many German divisions on the border, it's like 150-ish just on Western Europe, and then 143 in Italy. We're in hell for pushing. How is your tank research going? Any progress there?
I've got basic heavy tanks right now. I'm currently getting more army experience so I can actually design them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently getting the 2nd generation of tanks like researched.
And then Tankman, what about you? Do you have any wonder weapons that are going to help us push through?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
What about paratroopers?
No, ain't no
Nah.
fucking way I want to land with paratroopers in this game. There's 1,100 fighters in southern Germany alone. And 3,700 in the Alpine region.
Oh, so that's why we're not pushing.
I wonder if building like AA tanks would be, or like extra static AA defenses would be worth it.
Well, the problem with this plan right here is that we have enough AA that we can destroy any of their support planes pretty much. It's the fighters. We can't put our own support in. They have way, way too many fighters. So until we can solve that problem, then we're in big trouble, essentially. Oh, I have over 100 fighters. That's fun. Starting to get somewhere with that.
They're up to 4 million.
Yeah. I heard the Soviets going to join eventually the war against the Germans.
I don't think so. I think what we're probably going to see is them attack Iran, maybe. I'm not 100% on that, though. Oh? Okay. That'd be cool if that could happen.
What you thinking?
Maybe I'll be able to encircle Utrecht here in a second. It looks like it's happening. They're reinforcing a bit. Oh no, you don't. I mean, it's a flat plane. I've got plus 20-30% attack bonus on core territory. So if anyone could do it, it'd be here.
Got the Congolese coming in to help.
Yeah, keep them from reinforcing from here. Save your strength until it looks like they actually are moving in. The problem is they keep coming from this back province.
I've got a few that I've gotten reserved just in case I see them trying to do that.
Mm-hmm. They got pretty low org here, the Germans. Oh, here they're coming.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I've just
Oh,
looked away
and
for
two
it.
came in. Motherfucker. 3.
Whoops.
Oh, thanks, Congo. I appreciate that. No, don't attack now. They're not coming anymore.
Well, sorry, I literally looked away for a second.
Oh, that's dandy. Hitler was asleep this morning. I guess the invasion happened.
Needed to focus.
So I have some pretty good intel on Germans, and I can say for sure that they have 195 divisions.
Okay. Good to know.
As for planes, they have 4,600 fighters. 3,700 of them are FVW-119.
How are we looking? Okay, that's not good. Okay, that's better. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, the Germans have more fighters than us by a country mile.
Yeah, they have more than the USA and Britain combined.
That's not something you like to hear, I'm gonna be honest.
Is that a jet? There is a British jet flying over Germany.
Oh, that's just their default jet bomber. They just use or they use that all the time. Like, remember Zombie when we were playing the Soviet Union and the British had no jets, but that was their bomber?
That was their bomber.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. That's kind of the problem with Goddard Amarung, is like, yeah, it's a cool expansion, and like some of the wonder weapons are cool, but like when it becomes the default look for shit, it makes things really goofy.
Alright, I think I know what wonder weapon will help us.
Yeah?
The nuke!
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Nope.
The only problem with the nuke right now is how are you going to deliver it, Tankman?
Alright, shit. Well, I'm going to bomb somewhere where the Germans don't have any supremacy, so they go, oh shit, we defend here. So they move all of their shit away, and then I bomb where they moved all of the shit away.
Genius.
Master plan, master plan. You can call me Patoon too.
Man, this is, fucking hate when there's so many divisions on the front line. There's like 40 divisions in Arnhem right now.
Damn.
Congo's like, alright, I'll leave.
Yeah. Well, I was already getting out of there. I was like, I need more supply. And one thing I also have to deal with as I'm building heavy tanks is my fuel situation. Because I don't have any.
Well, I can just lend lease you fuel.
That, you know what? That's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. I'll just do that when you need it. Oh, one thing you can do if you ever want to get the allies to fuck off. This is a Kung Fu classic right here for everyone out there. If you don't want there to be allies on your land, turn off allied supply. It's a classic.
Fun for the whole family.
Oh, and then I gotta leave too then.
Yep. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, all y'all. Oh, it's so nice. Thing, man. I can breathe with my own supplies. Fresh. Now, Tankman, they're not gonna leave unless you turn off some of your supplies as well.
Oh. Blah, blah, blah. There you go, allied supply is off.
Hooray.
Get
There
out
we
of
go.
my land.
The Germans are attacking again. Good.
Let them
Yeah.
bleed.
That's right, because we want them to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for some reason there is nobody else on my front line. Maybe I can attack. Oh, they are attacking me. Great.
Oh, we took Utrecht back?
Oh, WWW in the chat.
See, we turn off Allied supply, and then all of a sudden we have Utrecht.
Yeah, the starving allies are like, well, we have no other option than to keep pushing.
They're dropping air supply to try and get supplies.
They're like, we are going to stay here forever.
That is funny to see a P-51 with like a German, or sorry, a British jet flying through the area.
Mm-hmm. Oh, looks like I'm running low on anti-aircraft gun again.
Maybe you should walk high then,
What?
as the opposite of running low.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're desperately trying to attack to get more supplies. No, I want you to leave. That's what I want you to do.
No, no, no.
I'm pushing, Zappa! I'm pushing!
Yeah. Me too, comrade. Me too.
Maybe we can get a CCAS encirclement right now.
Near
Possible.
Dortmund and Essen are hot. It's possible.
I got one. Looks like, unless they get out of Lee Warden fast enough.
I'm going over there.
German Civil War.
Over there. Oh, there you go.
That's
No
what we
encirclement, but
need.
we have pushed them out of the Netherlands.
Hold on. It fucked with my front lines for some reason.
Lol.
I see that.
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
Oh, it's the German, the Imperial Germans. Your guys.
Yeah, I know, but their appearance has kind of ruined my front lines.
it
Hmm.
has.
Let's turn on Allied supply again. I think now's a good time.
Okay, give me a second. Poof, poof. There we go.
And they have quite a few divisions too.
And they're just gonna get stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No focus tree though. But they have
Good
German
opening
rocket
day.
site constructions.
Nice.
I'm not really sure what's up with that. Well, it is 2 o'clock. Do we want to leave on that bombshell?
Yeah, sure.
And when
Yeah,
we return, we'll hopefully be able to push more.
Hopefully,
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna try. I'm gonna try and rush my units in through Erfurt.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, this was a good session. I thank you guys so much for joining me, Tankman and Zombie.
It was my pleasure.
It was wonderful, my friend. Thank you.
And for those of you watching, if you like the content, consider liking and subscribing. And until next time, aloha!